Ready?
Have you ever felt that you just can't speak in spite of being all prepared and ready in front of the camera, in front of the audience, or in front of the people where you want to make an influence, but you can't? Have you ever experienced fear, anxiety, worry, tension, jealousy when you just didn't want to do that and you never thought you would give in to these? You were also well prepared. Yes, sometime or the other we all go through this. I learnt in my school. Yes, I am Suchitra Parikh, Vritti coach. And in my school days, I understood that intelligence is very, very important. You have to know your stuff well. So yes, I educated myself. My cognitive domain was well educated. Understood that health is very important. So educated the physical self. Have a good routine, do good action, play. But in my B.Ed college, I learnt that there is an affective domain. Nobody ever taught us how to educate that, except for doing some group activities and things like that, but it doesn't get really educated. Yes, I grew up facing this uneducated affective domain like so many of you. About 13 years ago, I found a very, very nice, beautiful technique called emotional freedom technique, and using which I was able to manage those unmanageable, wild emotions. Wild, I say, because they take over you last minute in spite of all your other preparation. Wild animals we are afraid of. Cat also, which is otherwise a domestic animal, if it is wild, we will not go near it. A wild animal like a lion also, you won't be afraid of patting it if it is tamed. These emotions are highly energy potent and they overtake us without telling us. Then, with my background knowledge and understanding of yoga, on finding this emotional freedom technique, not only I am able to educate my emotions, I found I could also integrate it with the cognitive and the psychomotor domain, the intelligent thinking part and the action part, the speech part. Integrating all these four, I have arrived at Vritti changing technique, adapting this what I had learnt. Vritti changing technique. Vritti is a perception. Chitta vritti, as said in yoga, is the perception. In yoga, we want to stop the vrittis. How can you stop the perception? Unless until you have control over it. So, regulating it, accessing it, controlling it, changing not only your affective domain, your psychomotor as well as your cognitive domain. You can be the person with entire control and responsibility over your mind. So, you can come and be my partner, learn Vritti changing technique and join the Vritti community.